Alright, scholars, so this is the first video of the new packet, so make sure you have it. And the first video is going to give you instructions on how to do it. Okay, so the objective is to find the length of segments and complex diagrams by using the segment addition or subtraction postulate. So what does that mean? Well, here it is, you have a segment, right? And if 3 points A, B, and C are collinear, as in like they occupy the same line, and B is between A and C, then you have certain postulates, okay? So the first postulate that you'll notice, it's very common sense, but it basically means that line AB, if you take line AB and you add it to line BC, it's going to ultimately equal to line AC. Again, easy common sense stuff, okay? That's part A. Secondly, that's the addition postulate. Now the two subtraction postulate, it's very straightforward as well, okay? The first one is going to be stating that pretty much the opposite, right? So line AC, which is the larger line, can be subtracted. If you subtract line BC, so if you have line AC and you subtract BC, it's obvious that you're gonna get back line AB, okay? And the opposite is true as well. If you have line AC and you subtract line AB, you're gonna be left with just line BC, okay? So that's the basic postulates. Let's take a look at how we begin solving for some of these examples, okay? You should be recording these notes as you go along. All right, let's take a look at this. It says, find the length of MK. And we have all these details to figure out, right? And so we know, I'm just gonna put dots there. So basically, from here to here is exactly 23, and I'm looking at this. So if you know that this entire length is equal to 23, because it tells you from there to there is equal to 23, the easiest way to solve for this is to set up an equation, right? And that equation looks like this: x minus 6 plus 9 plus 2x minus 19 is equal to 23. It's very straightforward. You just combine like terms. So x and 2x is 3x. Negative 6, positive 9 is 3. And 3 plus negative 19 is going to be negative 16 is equal to 23. At this point, just river inverse both sides. Add 16 on both sides. You get 3x is equal to 39. And then you just divide by 3. X is equal to 13. Okay? Now keep in mind, that's just x. We didn't actually answer the question, which is saying find the length of MK. So MK implies that we actually had to plug this in because we need LK first, okay? So the length of LK is basically 2 times 13 minus 19. And 2 times 13 is going to be 26 minus 19. And 26 minus 19 is going to give me 7. Great. Now that I know that line LK is equal to 7, I could put 7 right here, and so ultimately the final answer, line MK, right, is equal to ML, which is 9, plus 7, so line MK is equal to 16, and this is my final answer, okay? How could I have set this up another equation using subtraction recorded below? Well, the way that you could look at this using the subtraction postulate is very straightforward, right? Basically, if you have, if you have the entire piece and you wanted to find, let's just say LK, you'll set it up like this. You could do like 23, right, which is the whole piece, minus this smaller piece, which is x minus 6, minus this other piece, which is 9, and it ultimately gets you to 2x minus 19. And from here, you solve it. It's very straightforward. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time for you guys to see, and then I'm gonna move on to the next video, which is with the homework. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We are trying to solve for the length of TV. Okay, so TV is here. How would you go about doing this? Well, it's the same idea, right? This entire length SV is the same thing as from here to here, right? And so they already told us that from there to there is 4x minus 19 minus 29. So all you have to do is 13 plus 6. Plus 2x minus 18, which is all of the top stuff. You set it equal to everything that's on the bottom, which is 4x minus 29. Okay, from here, let's very quickly solve. 2x is by itself, so 13 plus 6 is 19, plus negative 18 is going to be 1. So it's 2x plus 1 is equal to 4x minus 29. I'm going to be subtracting 2x on both sides, keeping that positive variable. So 2x minus 29, and then I'm going to add 29 on both sides. So 30 is equal to 2x divided by 2. X is equal to 15. Again, that's not the final answer. We need to plug this in because we're looking for TV, right? So first we need 2x minus 18, so 2 times 15 minus 18, that's going to be 30 minus 18, which means you get 12 as an answer. So UV is really 12. And so the final answer, TV, is 6 plus 12, which means the length of TV is equal to 18. Okay? And that's how we get to the final answer.